A little bit of Billy in the Low Ground. We're going to do that for you. We got a special guest we want to get up here tonight. We didn't know this fellow was going to be here tonight, but he walked in the front door up there a while ago, and we said, we'll get you up and let you sing, because you look like you can sing. And so we're going to find out. Here he is, Stoney Jackson. Y'all make him welcome. He's coming all the way from Pascagoula, Mississippi. We're going to get him up here and let him do you a couple of these good old country numbers for you.
Thank you. Before we get started, let's give the band a big round of applause, would you? I hadn't got to hear them, but that first one sounds good to me. Here, Gene Watson tune, one called Farewell Party. When the last breath of life is gone from my body, and my lips are as cold as the sea. When my friends gather round for my farewell party, won't you pretend you love me? There'll be flowers from those who cry when I go, leave you in this old world alone. I know you'll have fun at my farewell party. I know you'll be glad when I'm gone. Don't be mad at me for wanting to keep you till my life on this old world is through. You'll be free at the end of my farewell party, but I'll go away loving you. There'll be flowers from those who cry when I go, and leave you in this old world alone. I know you'll have fun at my farewell party. I know you'll be glad when I'm gone. Oh, I know you'll be glad when I'm gone. Thank you. That was worth that 200-mile drive down just to hear them hands get together. We're going to do one more Ray Price tune, one called A Way to Survive. I look at your picture too often. It helps keep your memories alive. It's not healthy, they say, to relive yesterday. But for me, it's a way to survive. I must cling to what's gone. If I'm to go on, I can't face the future. I've tried. Perhaps for the rest, looking back isn't best. But for me, it's a way to survive. Thank you. When my heart aches, I read all your letters. It helps keep your memory alive. They say I can't last if I live in the past, but for me it's a way to survive. I must cling to what's gone. If I'm to go on, I can't face the future. I've tried. Perhaps for the rest, looking back isn't best. But for me, it's a way to survive. But for me, it's a way to survive. Thank you. How about begging you, Marty Robbins? E. This is a Marty Robbins tune. We hope you enjoy it. One called Begging to You. I left you this morning, couldn't take anymore. Thank you. You left and you dared me to walk out the door. You said that I'd come back. You knew what I'd do. You know you were right, 'cause I'm back here tonight begging to you. I won't disappoint you. I'm begging to stay. That's what you wanted to hear anyway. It must make you happy to make me so blue. What a pitiful sight I must be tonight, begging to you. You don't want my loving, but you let me stay around. I guess just to walk on so you don't touch the ground. To you it don't matter what you cause me to do, as long as you keep me begging to you. Y'all put them hands together. You don't want my loving, but you let me stay around. I guess just to walk on so you don't touch the ground. To you it don't matter what you cause me to do, as long as you keep me begging to you.
About a hand for Stoney Jackson. All the way from Pascagoula, Mississippi. We appreciate him being here and hope you'll come back every chance you get. Come over here and stay a while. All right, we're going to bring this next fella out. He's not so far off. He's from up in Alabama, Mr. Danny Howell. Make Danny welcome.
Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? I never did fit in too well with the folks you knew, and it's plain to see that the likes of me don't fit with you. But a paper smile only lasts a while, then it fades away, and the love you knew will come home to you someday. Oh, the crystal chandelier light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. Will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears? It's when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. Jimmy Powell. Busted Watson. I
I see your picture in the news most every day. You're the chosen girl of the social world, so the stories say. So you traded me the gaiety of the well-to-do, and you turned away from the love I offered you. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears? It's when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. When the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. Thank you. All righty. Wished that I was on a rocky top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on a rocky top, there ain't no telephone bill. Once I had a girl on a rocky top, half bear to half cat. Wild as a mink but sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Yeah, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Well, now once two strangers climbed a rocky top, we're looking for moonshine still. Strangers ain't came down a rocky top, I reckon they never will. Now corn won't grow at all on rocky top, hill's too rocky by far. That's why all them folks on rocky top get their corn from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Yeah, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Yeah. Well, now I've had all the years of city life, crammed like a duck in a pen. I don't need no more of that city life, I gotta be simple again. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, hey, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky guitar. Thank you. When did you stop loving me? How long have I been a memory? Tell me, I've got to know for my own sanity. Darling, when did you stop loving me? Was it that night that you stayed out until dawn? You know that night haunted me for so long. Was love already gone? Tell me please, I've got to know. Darling, when did you stop loving me? There was a time when you worshiped where I stood. Heaven knows I'd bring it back, only I could. And I know when we make love, it ain't me you're thinking of. Darling, when did you stop loving me? Was it that night that you stayed out until dawn? You know that night haunted me for so long. Was love already gone? Tell me please, I've got to know. Darling, when did you stop loving me? There was a time when you worshiped where I stood. Heaven knows I'd bring it back if only I could. Heaven knows when we make love, it ain't me you're thinking of. Darling, when did you stop loving me? Darling, when did you stop loving me? Thank you. Appreciate that.
Danny Howell. How about a big hand for Danny? That's good old country music now. I'll tell you what, we got a lady that we're going to bring her out here now. She can do it too. Miss Peggy Ann Kirk. Make her welcome.
You come to tell me something you say I ought to know. He don't love me anymore and I'll have to let him go. Take him, walk take my man. Women like you are a dime a dozen, you can buy 'em anywhere. You to get to him, I have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Sometimes a man's caught looking at things that he don't need. He took a second look at you, but he's in love with me. I don't know where that leaves you, oh, but I know where I stand. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you are a dime a dozen, you can buy 'em anywhere. For you to get to him, I have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. No, you ain't woman enough to take my man. Thank you. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? A big long Cadillac, tailor-made upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. I loved another man who can give me more than you can. Oh, you've given me everything money can buy, but your money can't hold me tight like he does. On a long, long night, you know you didn't keep me satisfied. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? A big long Cadillac, tailor-made upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillac, tailor-made on my back. Still, I want you to set me free. I want you to set me free. Thank you.
How about a big hand for Miss Peggy Ann Kirk? We're going to get her to stay up here and help us. We're going to have our little drawing now, and y'all get your ticket stubs out and get your number ready because you might win some valuable prizes. But before we get to that, we got Mr. Dominic coming up here, going to be our runner tonight. How you doing, Dominic?
Good.
Good. What grade you in now? Fourth. Have you got married yet? No? Okay. He's looking, he says. He's looking. All right. We got some birthdays we want to mention. Miss Joyce Wells. She's going to be having a birthday coming up on the 5th. And Miss Hester Wells on the 12th. And they said they wasn't sure about Judge Wells, if he's fixing to have one or not, but just in case, happy birthday whenever it is, all right? Max had one not long ago, and he was here, and we got to mention his. So y'all get ready. First thing we're going to give away is one free admission pass, and that's to next week's show. Drum roll, please. And the winner is 717-848. 848. Free ticket to next week's show, 848. Somebody, there she is, right there in the back, all the way in the back. That's it. All right, and let's get some of these valuable things out of the way here. We got some Elvis playing cards here. Got pictures of Elvis on them. Display them there for us, please. We're gonna give each one of them away, and then we'll give the other one away. All right? We'll do two of them here. Draw us two tickets here. We'll get two of them at one time. And the winners for the playing cards. One of them is 717-827. Right there. And 806. 717-806. Right there, right behind her. We got two Elvises right there, right close together.
Thank you. Thank
All
you very
right.
much.
Now then, we got a book here. We're going to give this book away. And this is our kind of book. I'll tell you what, it's got lots of great big pictures and not much writing. That's our kind of a book. All right, we're going to give the book away. It says, I'm Already There is the title of the book. Good children's book. And the number is 717-828. How come you got two tickets? Okay. 828. They pooling their tickets down there. All right, we got another book here. A Precious Moment. This is a sort of an inspirational book, I guess. And mix that up real well. All right, another book here. You can read it to your grand youngins. 717-810. Right there in the back. Jay's mama wins the book. You can read that to your grand youngins. All righty, let's see here what we got here. Now, I don't never know what some of this stuff is. This says it's Aromatic Oil Diffuser Collection. That's something to smell at your house, right? Smell it up. When you burn them biscuits, you get this out. And this will take care of it. It's got French lavender, vanilla mandarin, and red currants. So that'll smell up your house real nice, all right? You might want to put it in your car. 717-829. 820, there he is right in the back. He looks like he needs it. Put it in your car. Probably put it in your truck. Make your truck smell better. We're going to put some under Dirk's arms back there. All right, we've got a Fifth Avenue crystal cracker dish. This is, man, you'd be fancy to put your crackers on that. That's a crystal cracker dish. Hold it up where they can see it, Dominic. A crystal cracker dish. Next time you eat them sardines, you can put those crackers on that crystal dish, and you'll be having a seafood dinner. 717-835. 835. 717-835. Who's got 835? Right there, right down front. All right, we keep mixing them up. Now, this thing, we don't know what it is exactly, but it's the best one I've ever seen in my life. I can tell you that. This is a fine one. It says it's a, so what?
Cute. No.
It's the Gorilla Nader, it says. Show your skill. Cup of knock. It's some sort of a game that you play, and it requires some batteries, so you'll have to get your own batteries. But it's a game. You can have lots of fun with it, I'm sure, hours and hours of entertainment. 717-816-816 for the mystery game. There she is. That's your birthday present. Max said that'd be your birthday present. All right, and we got a little box here. It's the traditional collection now, whatever it is, and the deluxe finish, and it's a pimpernel. What's a pimpernel? It says pimpernel right there. Oh, it's 6 coasters. What's a pimpernel? Why they got that on there? Must be who made it. All right, there's a coaster. You can when you're eating them sardines and crackers, you can set your Coca-Cola on that. 717-838 for the coaster. Right there on the side of the wall back there. She gets the coasters. And we got one more thing that we'll give away here. This is the little stuffed dog with a picture frame in the front. He's holding the picture, and it says animal with frame. So I guess that explains it all right there. Animal with frame. And for the puppy dog with the picture frame, 717, careful, Dominic, 717-832. 832, right there he is. Right there, fell in the black jacket, right there, gets the puppy with the picture frame. All right, thanks, Dominic, and thanks to all of our helpers here, to Peggy Ann and everybody. All right. Let's get everything set back up and get ready for our next guest we're going to have out here. I was telling y'all a while ago about the fellow farmer, and it reminded me back when I used to be a county extension agent years ago for a while, and had a fellow call me one time. He had moved in here, and he was trying to raise chickens, and he didn't know much about raising chickens. He came to see me for advice. He said, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. He said, I ordered 100 biddies, and they all died. And then I ordered another 100 biddies, and they all died. And I'm on my 3rd set of biddies, and I think they all gonna die too. He says, I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong, but I think I've got it about figured out. He said, I think I'm either watering them too much or I'm planting them too deep, one or the other. And I said, well, the first thing you need to do is take a soil test. We're going to get this fella. Right. We're going to get old Ricky out here. Ricky, I think he might have been in the chicken business one time. You never can tell about him. But we're glad to have Ricky back. Y'all make him welcome back to the stage. Ricky Whitley.
I like that crystal cracker thing y'all had in, was it? Crystal cracker tray, lights of the crackers. Here we go. First awkward moment I've had tonight. Moment of silence, First awkward moment of silence I've had. You ready? Here's one called El Palacio or something like that. You ready? Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Darker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting her spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I love. So in aim, I challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. The challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. And just for a moment I stood there in silence, shocked by the foul evil deed I had done. Many thoughts raced through my mind as I stood there. I had but one chance, and that was to run. Out through the back door of roses I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run. Up on its back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso out through the Badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. It's been so long since I've seen that young maiden. My love is stronger than my fear of death. I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet will find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. Now at last, here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rose's cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left, right, a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them stop me. I have to make it to Rose's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. And though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love for Felina is strong, and I rise where I've fallen. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle. I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by 2 loving arms that I die for, a little kiss. And Felina, goodbye. Goodbye, Felina. Adios, mi amigo, señorita. Woo. Thank you, lovers of classical music. Thank you, lovers of classical country music. What we got next on that list? Here's one of my old friend of mine and me. We wrote this back a long time ago. It's called The Chattahoochee Winds Through Georgia. I believe it's where it is. Oh, I long to be where the Chattahoochee winds through Georgia, swaying evergreen, sunset in the spring, it's gorgeous. I remember growing up, smiling all the time, staying half crazy on that huckleberry wine. Mama thought I was lazy, I tried to explain. I got the Chattahoochee River running through my brain. Oh, I long to be where the Chattahoochee winds through Georgia. Woo! Hot sauce and turnip greens, melons in the spring are gorgeous. You can jump into a John boat and move on down that line, soaking up that moonlight with your baby feeling fine. Most of you have been there, I know you will agree. The Chattahoochee River life's the only life for me. Oh, I long to be where the Chattahoochee winds through Georgia, swaying evergreen. Sunset in the spring is gorgeous. Take us back home now, here we go. Where the Chattahoochee winds through Georgia, swaying evergreen. Sunset in the spring, it's gorgeous. Well, I'm a-hooking up a dough ball to my daddy's fishing reel, trying to give that number 6 hook a little sex appeal. Ain't a feeling like it in this whole wide world, till you feel a catfish tugging while you're hugging on your girl. Oh, I long to be where the Chattahoochee winds through Georgia, swaying evergreen. Melons in the spring, they're gorgeous. Where the Chattahoochee winds through Georgia, Chattahoochee winds through Georgia. Sunset in the spring, it's gorgeous in Georgia. All right. Woo! How's your mama and them? Excuse me for a minute here. All right, that's enough. Here's our beautiful model is coming out here right near to ring the fiddle. How about if I effervescent and talented, anyway, don't go no further with that. Might dig myself further deeper into the hole, see you. Here's what we're going to do. Here's Cindy, ain't it? Cherry like a rose, how I love Cindy, ain't nobody knows. Get along home, home, Cindy, 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 fairly well. Woo! If I was an apple hanging on a tree, wished every time that Cindy passed she'd get goodbye to me. Get along home, get along home, get along home, Cindy, 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 fare you well. One time, Wayne, you the main fiddler in this second place. I let the horsehair fly. Cindy's like a cherry, cherry's like a rose. How I love Cindy, ain't nobody knows. Get along home, get along home. We're headed on home, Cindy, 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 fare you well. I love you. That does it for me. Back to Wayne, our effervescent and bubbly announcer.
Ricky Whitley, glad to have Ricky back with us tonight. Good job. Y'all come back every chance you get and see him again. We got another guest in the house I wanted to introduce to y'all. We got a fella here from the Department of State, and he is the state folklorist for the whole state of Florida. And we're glad to have Blaine with us tonight. Y'all make him welcome. Blaine Wade, right here from Tallahassee. He's over here in Washington County scouting things out, trying to find all the different kind of folk life that might be over here. So if y'all know of anybody that's still making white oak baskets, or if you know of anybody that makes their own fishing lures or things like that, see him afterwards, because he'd like to know about them. We're going to feature this fellow over here on the piano. I don't know if you make your own baskets or not, but
no,
he doesn't make his baskets anymore. He quit that years ago, he said. But we're glad to have him. He can sure play that piano. Mr. Jim Williams, make him welcome.
Thank you. I've told all my troubles goodbye. Goodbye to each tear and each sigh. This world where I roam cannot be my home. I'm bound for that home in the sky. I walk and I talk with my Lord, feast every day on His word. Heaven is near and I can't stay here. Goodbye, world, goodbye. Now don't you weep on me when I'm gone, for I won't have to leave here alone. And ever since that last trumpet sound, my feet won't stay on the ground. I'm gonna rise with a shout, I'm gonna fly. Gonna rise with my Lord in the sky. Heaven is near and I can't stay here. Goodbye, world, goodbye.
goodbye.
Well, I won't have the blues anymore when I step across to that shore. And I'll never pine, for I'll leave behind my heartaches and cares evermore. A day, maybe two, then goodbye. Goodbye to each sorrow and sigh. Heaven is near and I can't stay here. Goodbye, world, goodbye. Now don't you weep for me when I'm gone, or I won't have to leave here alone. And when I hear that last trumpet sound, my feet won't stay on the ground. I'm gonna rise with a shout, I'm gonna fly. Gonna rise with my Lord in the sky. Heaven is near and I can't stay here. It's goodbye, world, goodbye. Don't you weep for me when I'm gone, or I won't have to leave here alone. And when I hear that last trumpet sound, my feet won't stay on the ground. I'm gonna rise with a shout, I'm gonna fly. Gonna rise with my Lord in the sky. Heaven is near and I can't stay here. Goodbye, world, goodbye. Well, heaven is near, I can't stay here. It's goodbye, world, goodbye. Thank you.
Jim Williams, how about another hand for Jim? Well, we're getting toward the end of our show tonight, and we hope that you've enjoyed yourself tonight. Have you enjoyed yourself here at Gilley's? There's a couple of people that if it were not for them, there wouldn't be a Gilley's place, and one of them is Charles Gilley, and he's up there in the sound booth right now. You met him earlier tonight. Big hand for Charles. But his better half, much better half, is Edell Gilley, and we're going to get Edell to come up and sing you one now. Make her welcome, Edell Gilley.
She pressed her way through the crowd, no time to be polite. She just had to get to Jesus, so she just pushed with all her might. But when she finally reached him, he had turned to walk away. She just touched his garment, and this they heard them say, hey, look at me, I'm his latest miracle, I am alive, hallelujah, because he came, hey, look at me, his latest miracle, I am alive because he came. All right, come on, man.